Talking Luther College men's basketball with head coach Mark Franzen. And coach, a couple of wins out in Nebraska this weekend, beat Barclay College and the Illinois Institute of Technology. 2 wins were the most positive things. How'd you guys get it done?
It was a good weekend. I mean, the first night against Barclay, we were able to get everybody in. You know, we were able to see some guys who hadn't got some minutes before, so that was good. You know, and we had pretty good ball movement that night and shot it well. The next night was a challenge. You know, Illinois Institute of Technology played real well. They had, one post guy that really hurt us, and we had a hard time stopping. We were able to get some good, clean looks, though. I think that was a difference in the game, and we're able to, to get those looks. We shot it very poorly from the line and from the three and from the field. So, but we did enough other things to get the win there.
And you took those 2 victories, and you get a week off after a pretty compact early season schedule. What does that allow you to do practice-wise, preparation-wise this week as you get ready for only 1 competition as compared to 3 or 4 a week, which you have been doing? Yeah,
and we need it. I mean, that's the way the schedule fell. It was unfortunate, but it was unavoidable. But 4 games in 7 days is a lot, and then they had 2 more than the next weekend. So we need a week of practice. We have things timing-wise that need to be addressed. We just got things we got to get better at. So I'm really looking forward to this week of practice to get things squared up a little bit.
And you talk about timing issues with your team. How much can you work on that in practice? How much does that need an opponent besides yourself to get better at?
Well, actually, practice is better in a lot of respects because our guys kind of know what's coming at times with our stuff, and if we don't run it really well against ourselves, probably not going to get a look. So we've really got to set our cuts up, and our timing on offense has got to be great because in our practice it should be pretty tough to score, we hope. And so in a lot of ways, at times that can be better at times as far as our timing on offense.
You've obviously been tested by some pretty good opponents to this point in the season. How have those tests gotten you better to this point?
Well, I think we played some good opponents. I think we got to cut down on our mistakes. If you're looking at outcomes as far as wins and losses, certainly the Bethel game we made a slew of mistakes, and it's just not going to work as far as a outcome on the win side. The Stout game was our other loss we had. Stout's got obviously a really good guard, that transfer guard that we had a hard time with, and that was a good game. We did some good things, but again, too many mistakes down the stretch. So we've got to concentrate down the stretch and not make those mistakes to put ourselves in the best position possible. But certainly the competition, has been solid and is getting us ready.
And the Saturday game against the Illinois Institute of Technology, would that, I'm just looking at the stats, you were there obviously, would that be the first real game that you were able to maybe put that nail in the coffin and finish a game down the stretch as compared to maybe letting some teams back into games?
Yeah, I thought we played a little bit better defense down the stretch, and we were able to, to pull away in that one, which is good. Mm-hmm. But we were able to get pretty clean looks the whole game, so that that was kind of the difference there. Their 2 best players, we didn't do a great job of early, and we got a little bit better late. So there's some things to build on there a little bit. So,
Viterbo going to be your opponent up in La Crosse on Saturday. Talk about that matchup.
Well, Viterbo is very well coached, and is a really good opponent to have on our schedule. Comparative. They played La Crosse last week, and that was a tight game all the way down the stretch, just like we had with them. So. It's going to be a really good opponent, and we need this week to get ready for that.
All right. Hopefully improvement happens day by day this week, and a victory on Saturday up in Wisconsin. We wish you best of luck, Coach.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Mark Franzen talking Luther College men's basketball.